Welcome to the Soft Girl Healing Diaries. I'm your host, DolliraMadrice. Here we talk about all things soft girl healing and wellness with a little bit of intention and a lot of bit of spirituality. The title of the video is How to Protect Your Energy when External Situations Feel Out of Control. So this month's theme is all about finding peace through chaos. Basically, protecting your peace when there's chaos around you, negative people around you, toxicity around you, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, or even within yourself. We got to be honest. Sometimes they do really be us, okay? So the affirmation for the pod on today's episode is, my peace is more important. I'm going to say it again. My peace is more important. One more time, and y'all going to say it with me. My peace is what? Okay. Now let's get into this episode. I'm going to put the spotlight on me. I'm going to put me in the hot seat. I am a Scorpio sun, Cancer moon, Cancer rising. My big three is all water. So you know what that means? Definitely very emotional, okay? I used to blame everybody for the reason that I could not stay peaceful. I used to absorb all type of energies, and it wouldn't be my fault. It would be their fault. Because why you coming at me? Why you got to do the most? Now I got to do the most. That was me. Thrived off of emotion. Reacted, not responded from emotion. Now there was a lot of things that disrupted my peace. So many jobs where I had to work with people who we just wasn't on the same frequency. Also with relationships, definitely been in a lot of toxic relationships. And also within myself because of the way I grew up, because of traumas, really was a little bit chaotic and toxic all on my own. So let's talk about why this happens. Usually it happens because our nervous system is wired for the chaos. It's wired for survival mode. A lot of the reasons why we react the way that we react is because sometime in our past or even our present, we were pushed into that, if that makes sense. It was just a first response from our ego, from our nervous system overall, just protecting ourselves. I know for me, I would get very irritable. I used to blame others for the reason why I was out of character. I had to either prove my point, prove that I was right, or just assert myself when I really didn't need to. Have you ever found yourself being mostly grounded and centered and at peace within yourself, only for somebody to come in with a negative self, negative talk, negative energy, chaotic energy, and just ruin everything, just ruin the mood, just put you in a place where you don't want to be, the place where you said that you wasn't going to be. If you get it, you get it. So like within relationships, wanting peace, but it's still chaos because there's miscommunications and a lot of misunderstandings where you got to defend yourself or speak your piece or really prove your point. Situations like this also come up at work when it's just chaotic, when you got deadlines to meet and when you got work drama, because work drama, that's another thing. Don't even get me started on them customer service. Y'all, I worked a customer service job for all of 6 months. Call center, y'all. It's not for the weak. If you work in a call center, my hat's off to you because, honey, when I tell you as an empath, them people was trying me every day. They got me out of my element, and I told myself every morning I will prepare myself because I do a morning routine and I meditate and I get still and I journal if I'm feeling some type of way. But y'all, no matter how much I meditated, no matter how much of a presence, being present that I was trying to be, it just wasn't working out for me. Also, your inner world. Wanting clarity, but battling anxiety, self-doubt. A lot of times that can cause irritability and just a feeling of not having that control. Like I said, I am a Scorpio sun, so we are definitely a fixed sign. And I'm not going to blame everything on my zodiac sign because it is a lot of traumas and things that I've been through that brought out the need for me to have to control everything. Because I do be trying to control everything. And it can also feel very irritating when you're trying to protect your peace and you have those overthinking thoughts. Is that a thing? Overthinking thoughts? When you overthink a lot and your mind is constantly going, it just creates that irritability. It's that irritability that really causes chaos within your inner world. And you can't be happy and you can't be peaceful because it's all these things going on inside. You're trying to protect your peace, but it seems like the outside world is trying to destroy it, or even your own mental health is disrupting it. It can be very irritating. Like, it really is, because you can have all the intentions of being peaceful, but it just seems like things just keep popping up. So let's talk about how we can shift our mindset, because really and truly, we can't control the chaos. We can't control the toxicity of other people. We can't control the negativity of people, places, or things. The only thing that we can control is what's going on with us and what's going on inside. So let's talk about shifting our mindset. Peace isn't the absence of chaos or toxicity or negativity. It's creating that calm and that peace within yourself. Being peaceful throughout the storm. Remember what we said earlier, that affirmation of the pod? My peace is more important. Once again, my peace is what? More important. You get it? You got it. If somebody come to me on some craziness, you know what I'm saying, on some BS, or if I'm just in an environment where it's just the energy just is off, you know, as an empath, because if you drawn to this video found you, you're probably an empath or starseed. You absorb energies very easily. It's very easy to absorb that negativity, toxicity, chaotic energy. I notice slight changes within my body. I'll either start to breathe heavier, my heart will start beating faster, or it's like a tightness in my body overall that I feel, like a tightness or like a stiffness. It's that flight or fight response. If you find yourself struggling or having trouble getting still and keeping that peace, you're going to relapse and you're going to give into that chaos, negativity, toxicity, and that's totally fine. You are human. We're all human. It happens. It still happens to me. Usually what I do after the drawn in, or after that chaos has kind of subsided, you know what I'm saying? I'll look back in hindsight and think about how I felt, how my body felt. That's how I kind of know my cues. Just remember those feelings that you had when you felt it coming on. Those triggers, those emotions that you felt before you blew up, before you cussed that person out, before you wowed out and did the most. Please don't do the most, okay? Do that for me. Do it for you, but do it for me, okay? Looking at it in hindsight will help you out the next time. And even if you blow up the next time, I guarantee you're going to kind of stop for a second and kind of notice. It gets better with time. As you go along your healing journey, you'll start to notice more and more cues within your body telling you, like, girl, you better go there. Don't go there. Okay? The key here is noticing the trigger. Noticing. Just even noticing for a second is the first step to healing. Even for a second. The more that you notice, the better you'll get at it. I promise you. So some of the things that you can do after the chaos, before the chaos, of course, every day we're supposed to be practicing inner peace through meditation, all those things. Even after the chaos, after everything has happened, usually meditation, journaling, affirmations, those are my big three that I go to before the chaos, just to start my day. That's why I always emphasize a morning routine. Before you start your day, before you interact with the world, get right with yourself. Get right with your mind, source, your ancestors, whoever it is that you call upon, whoever it is that you're protected by. You want to practice that meditation every day, journaling every day, affirmations every day. That's what I do, and it helps me tons. Not only does these things help you to stay grounded and centered, it also helps you to find those triggers that can kind of set you off in the first place. So I have some journal prompts for you that you can reflect on either before, during, or after the chaos. I got 3 here for you, so let's get into these journal prompts. So go ahead and get your notebook, a pen and paper, pull up that notes app, and write down these journal prompts so that you can answer these either before, during, or after the chaos, negativity, toxicity happens. What are 3 things within my control today? And what can I release? When I imagine a safe and peaceful space, what does it look, smell, sound, and feel like? What would choosing peace look like for me in this exact season of my life? I guarantee you these 3 will get you somewhat on the right track of where you need to go. I would love for y'all to join my community over on Patreon. It's called the Soft Girl Healing Circle. Over there will be an extended amount of journal prompts. If you get past these 3 and you need some more, there's also affirmations over there to help get you through that chaos, negativity, and toxicity. Not only that, but we deep dive into all things healing and wellness with the emphasis on spirituality. We also have wellness challenges for the mind, body, and soul to get you together, okay? I love the challenges because we can hold each other accountable. We got the book club going on to help keep us centered throughout the month. It's a whole vibe over there. I will put the link down in the description box so you guys can join the sisterhood circle. It's a spiritual sisterhood, okay? Also, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody else who needs to rise above the toxicity, chaos, and negativity. And whenever you feel the trigger, the chaos, the negativity, the toxicity erupting, just remember, you don't need to match the chaos. You are the peace. Until next time, take care of you, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.